have that road connect up right there. And high density residential all along the highway. Or low density, I mean. But we don't want to build all of that yet because all of the pollution from all of the noise pollution from the highway is gonna just make them really mad. So we might actually have to make all of this area like commercial maybe. Because the commercial people won't get as mad because they don't live there. It's not supposed to be pleasant. I mean, ideally it should be pleasant, but it's not supposed to. So, probably some high density commercials. Commercials? High density commercial. All along this area, right next to the highway. We can have like this big commercial sector. It's where all of the nerds come and like talk about World of Warcraft and Star Wars. Next to the water cooler, maybe. That's what I would do if I worked here. I'd just go talk by the water cooler about World of Warcraft and Star Wars. And all sorts of things like that. So let's expand the residential areas right here. Make like a little heart shape right there. And just expand all of this. We need to kind of like fill out this entire area because it's looking a bit empty. And we have room for a park right there as well. There are 3 parks-ish. Alright, so we have power in that area, but there's no buildings in the middle, so we have to actually, like, connect power lines right there. Because the area of influence. There's a crime that's happening right here. Crime rate is high. We don't have enough money for a police station. Ugh. We're in a bit of a bad money situation. But look how good this looks. With all these trees and all these houses. We need to add some more parks though. These houses over here are like really, really fancy. But then the ones sort of on the outskirts are a bit eh. The road ends right there. We don't have it connected to anything, and we need to have some kind of off-ramp, I think. I keep forgetting to add to to put the time all the way up. And that's why we have to wait so long for everything to happen. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, everybody. So we'll destroy this area, and we'll have it so that this on-ramp is like the very first beginning of the highway. Then we can have this road connect up right here. That way we can fill in a lot of commercial in here. We don't want to have it really right there, though. And just fill all of this in with commercial. There we go. Just patch that back up. These people can live right next to a commercial thing. We'll have some like corner shops right there. Oh yeah. There we go. So now we need water. Every time we expand, we keep having to add water. Bam, 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 bam. Water. Everybody likes water. Wireless networks now available for free everywhere in the world. Wow. I mean, net neutrality, though. I'm not gonna get into that stuff. Cat was saved by a smoke detector. Lots of people still leaving. Why are they all leaving? This is really annoying, actually. Alright, so let's add some pavements. So we haven't seen these yet. So you can actually add like paths in between all of these places. So space is already occupied by the schools, obviously, but sort of like down in this area, you can have like these little paths, like come on, where can I place it? Almost. There you go. It's like a path. So then instead of driving, people will actually just walk if it's close enough. And you can have all these paths leading off of everywhere. Space is occupied already, but people start walking. Yeah, see, look. These people are all walking on this nice lovely path that we have on a gravel path. You can also do paved paths, but I don't think they look as good, to be honest. Those are good for having them go over roads and stuff like that. And we can have maybe a park in this area, or maybe just another path. And look, we can have the path connect to the park so that people can walk from their office jobs to the park on their lunch break. Ah, fantastic. Alright, so we should have enough money to expand the highway. Here we go. We want straight roads. And there we go. Almost. We need to get to a spot where the pillars aren't intersecting with something else. Like right there. Bam. Good. Now we can have an off-ramp coming down like that. That looks really good, actually. I like that a lot. So they can get on and off on both sides. There we go. And maybe add another one right here, just to reduce traffic. So we'll have an on-ramp and an off-ramp. We need to add it in a spot where the bridge isn't there, though. It's like right there. I mean, it's a bit ugly, but it works. We might have to have just like a really long on-ramp, like that. It's a really, really long on-ramp. And that one isn't as ugly, actually. It actually looks quite nice. Alright, so let's expand the main road. And this can kind of go into, this is like the fancy area. This is all gonna lead to downtown. So we want to have the trees on the sides of the road, the trees and the grass and everything. And we could actually just have it go along the coast. Along the coast that's polluted with everyone's literal crap. There we go. And maybe come down like that. That always has to be like really long roads, doesn't it? In downtown. Always either really long roads or a bunch of really loud grids. So let's just connect these areas right here, just to reduce traffic. And to add more space for housing. We have a ton of residential demand, as usual. I don't know why we never have any, like, commercial demand. So people are just talking about their cats on Twitter. Just a bunch of cats. Which is, I guess, what the internet was made for, apparently. Just cats. This area needs to be connected up to another road, doesn't it? It needs to come straight off this way. And then we can have sort of like a grid like this. There we go. And then just fill in this area with low density commercial. These can be like the little donut shops and the big bites. Those big bites, people can't get enough of those. Not enough educated workers, and that is because we don't have a school in this area. We need a university. Now that it's unlocked, we need to be able to buy one. Should we take out a loan? I mean, we still have this one that we need to pay off, which is a bit stressful, actually.